Hotel. Behind that building there on the left is Horse Guards Parade, which is where the Troop in the Colour takes place every year. The King's birthday is behind that building there on the left. The bridge ahead of us is the Charing Cross Railway Bridge. That's Charing Cross Station up there on the left-hand side. The building there with the curved roofs is Charing Cross Station. The architect who designed Charing Cross Station said that the building looks like a train. Now, if you think that that building looks like a train, they're perhaps on the same medication as the architect. As you pass under the bridge, you also pass over a railway. Under the river here is the Bakerloo line, part of the London Underground, under the river here. On the right hand side, as you pass through the bridge, is the Royal Festival Hall, opened in 1951, built for the Festival of Great Britain. The building is completely soundproof because of the noise from the trains. Famous for its acoustics, and many famous people have performed in the Royal Festival Hall, including Pavarotti, Frank Sinatra, the London Philharmonic Orchestra, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Amy Winehouse, Jimi Hendrix, Michael Jackson, David Bowie, all performed here in the Royal Festival Hall. On the left, in the Shard, for £38 million. And at the top of the Shard is a viewing gallery. It's £30 per person to go to the viewing gallery at the top of the Shard. Or, on the left-hand side, we see the people up on the balcony on that green glass dome right at the top there. That's the Sky Garden, and you can go up there free of charge. Just book online, skygarden.com, book a time, and you can go up there for nothing. This building on the left-hand side, behind the trees, is Watergate House, headquarters for His Majesty's Customs and Excise. If you're caught trying to smuggle drugs into the country, if you're caught trying to smuggle too much alcohol into the country and it's taken from you, that building there on the left-hand side is where it's all stored. They're supposed to incinerate the drugs and alcohol every year. We've never seen any smoke come from the building, and they say that the staff Christmas parties in that building are legendary. On the right-hand side, the HMS Belfast. Launched in Belfast in Northern Ireland in 1938. Saw action in the Second World War and the Korean War. It's permanently moored there as a floating museum, painted in the North Atlantic camouflage colours from the Second World War. Belongs to the Imperial War Museum and open to the public every day. Ahead of us here on the left is Tower Pier, our first stop on our way downriver. Before we call into Tower Pier, we're just going to take you past the pier a short distance to show you a few more places and items of interest. Don't leave anything behind and spoil your day. Thanks for listening. Have a great time in London. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Normally a bit louder than that, but that's not good.
Sí, tono
many as 30 heads could be on display on London Bridge at any one time. The bridge ahead of us is Tower Bridge, opened in 1894. Not as old as it actually looks, it is a steel suspension bridge. It's a metal bridge. The Gothic towers were built this way to blend in with the Tower of London. It's a metal bridge. If you took the stone down, the bridge would still stand up. It's a metal bridge. The centre part of the bridge in the middle there opens up to let ships to pass through the bridge. Each section to that lower span, they're called bascules, which is French for sea. School, the four small statues are of John Milton, Francis Bacon, William Shakespeare and Sir Isaac Newton, four of this country's leading scholars, built into the face of the school to inspire the young boys that went to the City of London School. This is Blackfriars Bridge, opened by Queen Victoria in 1869. The red painted columns are all that remain from the St Paul's Railway Bridge, and the last bridge in this group is the Blackfriars Railway Bridge. As you pass through, you get some idea of the speed of the water passing the supports of the bridge. Also, you can see these chains. You get a closer look of the chains hanging on the bridge supports. On the left-hand side, as you pass through the bridges, St Paul's Cathedral, the second St Paul's Cathedral to stand on that site. The first was made of wood. It burnt down in the fire of London in 1666. The St Paul's Cathedral that stands here today was designed by Sir Christopher Wren. Took 35 years to build. Opened in 1710. The dome of St Paul's Cathedral is the second largest unsupported cathedral dome in the world. The largest is St Peter's in the Vatican City of Rome. The brown building on the right-hand side with the tall chimney is the old Bankside Power Station. No longer used to generate electricity, the building is now the Tate Modern Art Gallery. And it's completely free to enter the Tate Modern Art Gallery there on the right-hand side, going there completely free of charge. Go inside, have a walk round, have a look at some of the modern art. You'll understand why it's free to get in. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on to the Millennium Dawn for our trip to the Tower of London and then on to Greenwich. We're just going to make a quick stop over at the London Eye, over at Waterloo, to pick up some more passengers, and then we'll be on our way to the Tower and then Greenwich. So just sit back and relax, and I'll get back to you in a few moments' time once we come away from the London Eye.
Ahí dentro, ¿verdad?
Sí.
No toques, que te cortas. No tocar, mira, pues no tocar, porque te cortas. No se puede grabar vídeo.
¿No?
No.
Ah, disculpe. ¿Cómo? Gracias.
Gracias, gracias.
Mazapán. Marzipan.
¿Cómo dijo? ¿Patria y vida?
Patria y vida. Señor. Mazapán, plátano, marzipan.
Muy, muy bonito.
¿Hace tiempo que está aquí?
23 años.
¿23 años?
Sí.
Pero el típico soltero lindo de la vida, que vamos, y ese cabrón,
Sí, porque lo tuyo como te lleva es en la planta y no el tallo.
Mira,